No me voy a comer prórrogas aquí. Y espérate que te suerte y conseguir las prórrogas. ¿Qué pasa, cracks? Bienvenidos al canal. Hoy vamos a estar en el nivel 19.273. Vamos a hacer el reto de partidos históricos pro. Son partidos con pocos segunditos. No voy a salir primero, pierde con uno. Voy a meter una canasta, pues hay que meterla. Los alas cuando te dejan 5 segundos y vas perdiendo de 2. Que habrá que forzar un huevo de prórrogas, macho. Pero bueno. Vamos a ganar dinerito rico. Dinerito pro player. Dinerito pro player. Vamos a cargar los cacharros y empezamos. ¿Estoy sufriendo o soy yo? Que lo estoy flipando. Pues vamos para allá, ¿no? No sé, que está súper atento. Como me despiste un momento, pero... Vale. Que seguro que me despisto. Te lo digo yo por otra vieja que llevo. Espérate. Tengo moquetes. Y no bonito no respirar bien, no bonito, ya te lo digo yo. Vamos a ver. Estoy a punto de fichar un notas que hay por ahí, pero es que vale una pasta. Es que vale una pasta los notas ahora. Que madre mía. Vamos al lío, anda. A ver cómo se ve. Control los rockets. Venga, vámonos. Es que ya retos, entre comillas, fáciles. Ya quedan pocos. Me llevó 1500. Ya está bien, ¿no? A ver cómo se lía. Vámonos.
And the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach. Because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie and overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? This for the tie.
Vale, ganado. Sí, pero verás ahora cuando vaya que una canasta de 3 ahí sí que voy a flipar. No sé si en alguna habrá que meter una canasta de 3. Ahí sí que voy a flipar. Madre mía. Vamos por poder. Verás tú, presa. Suenan por 2 con... Madre mía, ¿ves? Mira aquí. Y 1 por 2 con 5 segundos, chaval. What the fuck. Madre mía de la Corea. Vámonos, anda. A ver si consigo la prórroga por lo menos. Es que tengo la sensación de que van a quedar derrotas aquí y prórrogas, pero vamos por un tubo. Hola, Go. Un saludo, crack. Madre mía, van a quedar derrotas aquí. ¿Qué tal, crack? ¿Tienes curro hoy? A ver. No, mételo. Nada, tío. Sí, te digo yo que esto va a ser un infierno. What the fuck.
For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Te voy quedando batería, tope ahí, crack. Vale.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner.
Vale. Vámonos yendo.
No separation so far. It's all even.
Este modo no va a ser nada fácil. Yo creo que la prórroga ya lo tengo hecho, pero si no...
Let's do it. Overtime is underway. And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
And now Houston has the basketball. Paul. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here's CP3. Deep 2 there, won't go. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Paul into the front court, trailing by 4. Harden to Paul. Capella down low. And they call it
a simple touch foul.
Harden. Eric Bledsoe with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tough make through traffic.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Hart with the basketball. Down 6. And a
Ah, tío, venga, hombre.
Just a tad bit off.
Harden to Paul. Rudy Gobert pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Knocks it down from mid-range. Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Houston with the basketball.
Madre mía, tío.
Foul. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Chris Paul has got 2 shots coming. A career 86% from the line. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Paul, the drive, right to the basket to Anthony. Curling inside. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To Harden. Cleans the offensive glass. Eric Bledsoe sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Clint Capella.
¿En serio?
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Paul with it up top. Margins 8. Eric Bledsoe tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Stuffs it down with authority. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Paul into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To P.J. Tucker. They work it to Capella. Down low. Rudy Gobert with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make
Madre mía,
plays
qué
just
ristra de
like that.
tapones, chaval.
Eric Bledsoe. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Harden to Paul. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Harden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Rises for the slam.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Stuffs it down with authority.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
James Harden at the controls. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Deep three at the buzzer.
Vámonos. Va a costar, va a costar. Va a costar. Son demasiados, tío. Tengo que meter menos. Otra vez contra el reloj. No, no, no. Jo, otra vez, tío. Dos abajo. Bueno, dos abajo. Otra prórroga que me voy a comer. Otra prórroguita. Y espérate, que haya suerte. Vámonos. A ver, hijo. No sé cuántos segundos tengo. Seis segundos.
Gets it.
No puedo.
Timeout Portland as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner.
Porque miro, claro, ¿qué quieres que haga? No me ha hecho falta. Digo que subía el triple, es un solo esto. Espérate que la mete. Uf, madre mía.
And we're underway here in the extra period. To Harkless. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball
in the basket.
Lillard. Defense making the ball.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Vamos, hijo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. looks good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
McCollum into the front court, trailing by 4. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Bledsoe sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Harkless. Count for 2.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Bledsoe with the block, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lillard.
Nice finish. It's all business.
Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 1. And the 2. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Quieto, León. Cuidado que me la quiere liar.
Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good.
No, fuck.
That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert.
LOL. Gobert, tío. Aprende a pasar, anda, campeón, World Champion.
Lillard to McCollum.
No.
Shot for Harkless, no good. Rises for the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
McCollum to Lillard.
Toma. Ha metido un tapón a mi prima, chaval.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Palalta no.
Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Dwayne Wade, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Trailblazers take over. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Time to shuffle things up. Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. To McCollum. Harkless to Seth Curry.
Una cansino.
To McCollum. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Wade. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
5 minutitos tetos.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe, and he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute? Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And he finishes at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Bueno. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Claro. Ah, tu casa. Vale, ya no voy a comentar nada más aquí, mira. What the fuck. A ver, 10 segundos. Sí, 10 segundos, pero ¿cuánto perdemos? A ver, hijo mío. Vámonos contra los Lakers. Madre mía, tío. Si perdiéramos de uno, pues ahí van a meter una canastita y luego defender y ya lo tenemos hecho. Pero es que si no, vamos a comer por ahí como un león. Como un fucking león. A ver. Vale.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Corner 3 at the buzzer.
Dale, ganado. Menos mal. Vámonos. Madre mía, otra prorroguita que me voy a comer. What the fuck. Otra prorroguita cheta. 9 segundos. No menos. Madre mía. Falta. Sí, señor, más uno.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way.
Es como hay un partido que ya que hay que meter 3 puntos. Ahí sí que voy a flipar. Me quedo dejando. Verás que risa. Ahí sí que me voy a reír, macho.
They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot?
No, no lo metas, perro infienísimo, tío, asqueroso. ¿No puedo pedir tiempo muerto? ¿En serio? Joder, qué asqueroso. Joder, qué perro, tío. En mi casa. Me cago en la leche. What the fuck. La de ratas que van a caer aquí. What the fuck. Perro del infierno. Casi mejor ir a otro. Ah, yo estoy en un tiempo muerto y ya no, ¿sabes? A ver, hijo. Está solo. Ahora lo puedo ver. Madre mía, tío, que eso.
And the extra period begins. Wall to Porter. 4-3. Won't go down. To Tobias Harris. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Beal gets it in the left corner. To Beal. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds.
Tuya, campeón.
To touch. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Eric Bledsoe, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down 4. To Beal. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Stuffs it down with authority.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Wall across the timeline. Now down 6. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade.
Joder, macho, buen el equipo,
Now 3 on the shot clock.
Ay, al final la mete, anda. Flipado.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Beal. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Driving right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Wizards have it. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. Up by 6. Wide open look won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
John Wall has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Into the front court comes Wall. Looking to make something happen. Not that time. Missed a short one there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Wade. Wade rocking the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch.
Wizards with the basketball. Rudy Gobert pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Layup goes down. Well done.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Wall into the front court. Trailing by 11 to Kelly Oubre. Rudy Gobert sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Wall with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. And breaks it up. Terrific vision. and the basket good at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guy's up by 15. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Wizards at the controls.
Oh, me lo como.
John Wall goes to work. There it is, John Wall. 2 or 4
¿Este es tiempo muerto, tío? ¿En serio?
No doubt about where that one was headed.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Bledsoe to Tobias Harris.
Acá todavía, en serio no te vas de notas.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Toma, y triple.
And he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything's possible.
Call that a miracle minute?
La ristra que va a caer aquí, chaval. Vale. A ver. A ver cómo se lío. Pues sí, 22 segundos. Vale. Si meto la canasta rápido me da tiempo a intentar robar el balón. Vámonos. Vámonos.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Spurs will take the timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Oh, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac.
Falla uno.
First one goes down.
Falla uno, perro.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Es un tiempo
We get
muerto.
a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over.
Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía. Y mete los dos, tío, perro del infierno. Falta más uno. Vale.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout. They trail by 2.
No me lleves a la prórroga, tío. Déjame ganar el partido, por favor.
Or do they go for it all with a 3?
Otra vez a la sol. A ver. No. Vale, buenísima. ¡Hala! ¿Qué pasa? Vámonos. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Solo es la estrella de aquí o cómo va esto? Uf, bueno. 2x1. A ver. Vámonos. Sí, pero el lío, os cuento que da. A ver, vámonos. Diez segundos. Vamos, vale. 3,3. A ver. Hay que defender. World Champions. Uno arriba. No. No. Vale, buena. Ganado. Dos partidos seguidos. Si fueran todos así, pues estaría bien, porque te los haces en nada, pero no van a ser todos así. De hecho, ya me he comido 2 derrotas top pro players. Madre mía. Si avanzamos en este modelo llegamos a las 1600 victorias, ¿eh? Aunque puede que llegue también a las 100 derrotas, porque madre mía. A ver. 10 por 1, 8 segundos. Vámonos. 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 No, que lo tira. ¡Tira! ¡Ah, fuck! ¡Lol! ¡Fuck! No podía tirar, macho. A la otra derrota. Vámonos. Que porque no me dejaba pasar. Qué tristeza que estoy aquí, macho. Sí, quiero reiniciar campeón. Madre mía. Vamos. Ahí la llevas. 2,2. Pero te quedan no meter ellos. A ver, hijo. Vale. Vale, ya está. Ganado. Venga, tu casa. Venga, que sí, porque mira, porque claro, nada, tiempo. Vámonos. Ay, madre. Otra derrota. Tengo 3, tío, madre mía. Aquí como leones, chaval. What the fuck. A ver, pierdo por 3, tío, en serio. Joder. ¿Y cuánto queda, tío? No me jodas, chaval. Me tiene que meter triples, en serio. Madre mía. Madre mía, madre mía. A ver, espérate. Fuck. Madre mía. Por 3, tío. ¿Pero cuántos segundos me das, campeón? Madre mía. ¿16 segundos, tío? ¿En serio? Hay que robar la bola, tío, sí. Lo que viene siendo. No, róbasela. Ah, no se la robo, tío. What the fuck. Ha pisado. Madre mía. Un poco tarde, con un segundo. ¿Tengo tiempo muerto? No tengo tiempo muerto, macho. Está flipando esto. Madre mía, esto va a ser un infierno, tío. Fuck.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Otra derrota, vámonos. What the fuck. Falta más uno. Ahí la llevas.
Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe.
No, tío, en serio, le había dado a él. Perro. Vamos a aguantar. No la metas, por Dios. No. Venga, va.
Scoreboard says it's all even.
Madre mía. Que la que nos espera. Ahora anda. Pro player. Es un pro player.
Let's do it. Overtime is underway. And the two. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Cavs at the controls. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
The screen sets him up for 2.
One could make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
No te falta.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look at that calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Hill into the front court, trailing by 4. To J.R. Smith. Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper misses. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. Nice pass to get things going.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Cavaliers with the basketball. George Hill.
Buenísima.
Fires the 3. Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Short jumper stays out. To Bledsoe. Nothing going here.
Nada, ¿dónde vas? Y la meteré.
Jumper's good.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Nothing going
Venga,
here
hombre,
on
tío,
that
si
run.
debería robársela
To
cada
J.R.
vez que
Smith.
la toca. Al Channing Frye.
Yes,
Flipao.
and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
J.R. Smith at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. To Bledsoe. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Dwayne Wade, he's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet.
Bueno, la del Jaco.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Hill across the timeline. Trailing by 10. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
That's going to be...
en serio, y la meto. Es que luego tira los churros ahí por secuencia. Que no es normal, chaval. Madre mía.
Hill into the front court. Down 8. Knocked loose. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Más uno.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Cleveland has the basketball. Hill to J.R. Smith.
Vámonos, vámonos.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Rudy Gobert
Buena.
able
Rebote.
to recover with
Rebote,
the
Leones.
lob.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Bledsoe. 4-3. And Eric Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Eric Bledsoe. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hill across the timeline. His guys down big. Knocked loose.
Buena.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. And abuses the rim with the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Rudy
Hombre.
Gobert sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by George Hill. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Cleans it up.
Ahora hay más uno.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a
Completo.
3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Dwayne Wade trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Ball in possession of Cleveland. George Hill. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive.
Madre mía, estoy volando por todos los lados, tío.
Smith. Cavs with
A ver, ¿en serio no se la quito en la Rinance?
Dwayne
Anda, flipa,
Wade.
voy a meter a esta. Venga, flipado, tío, pero que esto también es encima. Madre mía.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Eric Bledsoe. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board. Rocking the rim.
Ay, madre, qué flipado. Venga, a tu casa. Vámonos, madre mía. Tiene 4 derrotas. 4 derrotitas ricas. Sí. 4 derrotas. 9 victorias y 4 derrotas, madre mía, chaval. Cállate que llego a las 100, verás. Como me metan más de estos de meter 3 puntos, es que voy a sufrir como un león, o sea. Y todo eso para ir al prórroga. A ver. Por 4. En serio. Están flipados. Madre mía, por 4. ¿Cuánto verán? Están flipados, tío. Están flipados. No me jorobes, tronco. Por 4, tío. Madre mía. Están flipando estos. Pierdo por 4. ¿Y cuántos segundos me das, campeón? A ver, que yo me ría un poco. A ver, que yo me ría. A ver. 20. Madre mía, tío. Vamos, mete la canasta rápido, porque si no... Me hay que robar la bola, tío. Y forzar la prórroga. Están flipando. Pero mucho, además.
To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something.
Ahí la llevas. Vale, vámonos.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And the finish.
Podría tirar de 3.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of their defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Cuidado, cuidado. No.
It's Lillard for 2.
No.
Shot by Lillard, no good. Straight on 3 at the buzzer.
Fuck.
Comes to an end. We have a tie ball game.
Tío, tenía el tiro, macho, ¿en serio? Bueno, vamos a la prórroga por lo menos. Otra prórroga, vámonos. Es que 4 puntos, tío. Y suerte he tenido, suerte he tenido. No, sí que no digas nada, tú no digas nada.
Overtime begins, and away we go. Lillard to Harkless. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lillard.
A ver, tío, ¿en serio? Ahora, tu casa, venga, déjame en paz.
As they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports.
Que alguien me diga cómo se va a hacer esto en el video de estar, chaval, madre mía. Y ahí nos robas una bola.
It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. Lead is 2. Whoa, what a finish.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Vámonos. Ah, fuck.
Nurkic. Screen coming. And scores.
Y suerte he tenido, tío.
Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Trailblazers with the basketball.
Toma, Pati. Rebote, el rebote.
Incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Vámonos.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball.
Falta más uno. Ahí la lleva.
Gets it to go in the foul.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Harkless.
Y la metes, ¿sabes?
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Lays it up and in.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim, that was a thing of beauty.
Knocked loose. They've got it back. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
It's Portland ball. Lillard to Harkless. Can't connect from in close. To Bledsoe. And finishes strong. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same wavelength here in this fourth quarter of play. Substitution being made in this one. McCollum to Harkless. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
What the fuck?
Bledsoe with it up top. His team on top by 13. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
No, se me va.
Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Count the bucket for two.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trailblazers take over.
Se la voy a robar todas.
It goes the other
A
way.
ver, pro player.
Bledsoe with the basketball.
Vámonos,
His guys holding the big lead. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. They'll run the offense. Throws it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11". Those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Flash at the control.
Boom, boom.
Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Probing the defense.
Ooh.
To Nurkic. Oh, they
venga, tío, en serio.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one, count it. And he makes them both.
Good shot.
Got it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Guau, chaval. A tu casa. Vámonos. Vamos a dar 10 victorias. 10 victorias, 4 derrotas llevamos. Y no sé cuántas prórrogas, 4 o 5. Madre mía. Vale, a ver cómo se iría. Pierdes por 2, vale. Vale, vamos a hacer un mini break. Voy a hacer un cafecito y ahora sí pues. Vale, vámonos. Bueno, aquí hay que meter dos. Supongo que darán 10 segunditos así. Para otra prorroguita que nos vamos a comer, ya te lo digo yo. Otra prorroguita cheta. Vámonos, vámonos, vale. 22 segundos, ¿eh? Podemos robar. Vamos de suerte. Ahí la llevas, vámonos. Falta más uno, toma.
Gets it to go in the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that puts them up by 3.
Pero hazle la falta, tío. No tiro de 2. ¡Qué pro player! Pues para tu casa. ¡Vámonos, carajo! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Vámonos! Bueno. Vamos un poco. Vale. Buena. A ver qué tenemos. Pero tío, ¿por 5? ¿Qué coña? What the fuck, tío, ¿pero qué me estás contando? Madre mía. Joder. ¿Por 5 y cuántos segundos? A ver, que me voy a reír. A ver, que me voy a reír. Me voy a reír, me parece que mucho. Por 5, ¿sabes? O sea, venga. Madre mía. Joder, de verdad. Madre mía. Ay, lol. Ay, lol, tío. Ay, lol. Ay, lol. Madre mía, tío. ¿Cuánto queda? No me acuerdo. 37 segundos, tío. Ya empezamos. Es que tengo que robar. Madre mía, está loquísimo. Está loquísimo. Buenísimo. Triple. ¡Hostia de 2! ¡Qué perro, tío!
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment.
Venga, hombre, es que tarda 3/4 de hora, tío. Qué perro de velocidad. No, macho,
A simple touch.
Fuck. Me rebanté el fucking balón. A ver si falla uno. Tienes que fallar uno, campeón. ¡Falla! Estoy jodido. Estoy jodido. Ah, venga, tío, flipado. Fuck. Falta, me falta, me ha hecho falta. Madre mía. Vamos. Por favor, no falles un tiro libre, Bledsoe. No, te quedo corto. Me cago en tus muertos. Fuck. No, qué mierda. Me cago. Lo tenía. Lolaco, tío, Lolaco. Madre mía. Falta. Venga, hombre, no me cago en la leche. Tenía la fucking prórroga. No lo vayas a ganar. Venga, dos, hay una bola más. Una bola. No. Esa bola. No, tío, venga, en serio, tonto. Fuck. Madre mía. Uf, madre mía, tío, madre mía. Corre, corre.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Not loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. It'll stay with Charlotte.
No, tío, es
And you can't lunge like that.
Que no se la robo, tío, que no se la robo. Me cago en... A la tomar por saco, me cago en Ross, tío. Fuck.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on.
Madre mía, lo que voy a sufrir aquí. Joder. Falta más uno. Ahí la llevas. Sí, pero hay que robar una bola.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Walker with the basketball.
Ahí la llevas. No. No, fállala. Venga, tío, pues que lo mete todo. Fuck. Qué pesadez. Luego en la prórroga, si llegamos a la prórroga, no mete una, ¿sabes? Cansinismo.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while.
Venga, tío, no me jorobes. No, vamos. Vale. Bum, bum. Eso es falta, tío, eso es falta, perro. No la metas, tío, no la metas. No me vengas con cuentos, tío, no la metas. No. Toma, taponaco. Bueno, venga, prórroga. Uf. Joder, fuck. Venga, va. 5 puntos, tío. Qué flipas. Qué flipas. No, ya está hecho.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Walker. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Ahora pita, no podías haber pitado la de Hacking, campeón. Madre mía.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way.
Hostia, el primer tiro libre, me cago en la leche. Ay, Dios, venga, va.
Rudy Gobert at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Hornets at the controls of this one. To Nick Batum.
Ahora venga, que sí, que porque claro.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Walker.
A ver, tronco.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
He gets it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Batum.
Vale, vámonos.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basket.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker looking good. 4 for 5.
Vamos.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And easy too. Get back on defense.
Hornets have the basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Bledsoe slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Rudy Gobert has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he makes the move.
Yo se lo he metido antes, que era más fácil. Pues sí, me hubiese ahorrado 2 derrotillas. Ay, qué problemas. Buena.
Passed it off.
Buen pase.
In the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Walker into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Jeremy Lamb, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Wade. Count the basket inside.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Charlotte basketball. Rudy Gobert.
Y coge el rebote, tío, en serio.
Don't stare him down like that.
Ponte con otro.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful, but you don't expect it all the time.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Parker into the front court. Down by 15. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now steal on a very lazy pass there to Bledsoe.
Ah, vaya tiro de mierda. Y lo mete.
Come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Venga, no te flipes, campeón, un chape.
Rudy Gobert sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a
Otro
necessity
triple,
in this
otro
game.
triple.
Eric Bledsoe making the difficult look easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Parker.
Claro que sí, hombre, el billombo de siempre.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play.
Más uno.
If I were that player, I
venga.
would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was, so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Charlotte with the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Parker.
Ah, tío. Y la mete.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
Falta.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Parker with it. Looking to make something
Pero
happen.
tío, en serio.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Que se la ha robado limpio, tío. Ay, madre. Ay, madre, tío.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. practice right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Venga, a ver si acelera ahora. Claro, porque mira, porque ahora voy a empatar. Triple player. Ahora tu casa, madre mía, tío. No he fallado nada. 19, 2 de 2 en triples y 8 de 8 en tiros libres. Me hubiera venido bien antes el 8 de 8 en tiros libres. Fuck. No, 6 derrotas. ¿En serio? Estaba en 75, ¿no? Creí que llevaba 7. What the fuck. ¿Entonces solo llevo 6? Sí, llevo 6, llevaba 4. Creí que llevaba 7 ya, madre mía. Bueno, sí, 12-6, vamos. Madre mía, qué fucking show, chaval. A ver, pierdes por 1. Vale, venga, vámonos. A ver si hay suerte. Vale, pierdo por 1, pero tengo bola, la tienen ellos. Ha dicho tras fallar. Vale, ahora tengan ellos, tengo que recuperar. What the fuck. A ver. Ah, no, lo tenemos nosotros. 45 segundos, gol. Uno abajo. No le caes. Va. Venga, una bola.
Curry to bring it up. His guys now down by a point. Down low Green.
Buena, esa bola. Vale, vámonos.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Thompson, down to Green.
No.
Draymond Green. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's
Harán falta, ¿no?
Strong finish. That's what you
van a
need.
hacer falta. Quieto,
Focusing on the
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Leaves just a point.
¿Qué pasa? Troleo hiper mega máximo. Se van a quedar sin segundos. A tu mi casa, vámonos. Sí, vamos. No voy a perrear, no, que va. Vámonos. No, porque mira, porque así perreas y no es bonito, porque tendrías que ir a por eso. Sí, claro, que sí, para ganar otra derrota. Madre mía. Qué difícil que es. Con 40 segundos. Pues 13-6, vamos. A ver, ¿qué tienen estos para nosotros? Que nos divertemos un poco. Quedan 31 segundos. Vale, vámonos. Si son impares es un pelín más fácil. Si no te ponen 5 puntos, porque claro, porque claro. A ver, vámonos. No le vale. Venga, una bola.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout. They trail by one.
Venga, que siga.
Who's it
Mira,
going to
porque
be
claro, porque hay que
as they
defender
get
ya.
ready for the
Tenemos
final
4
shot?
segundos de posesión.
It's a
Toma para tu casa.
turnover as they head the other way. It's Wade. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I loved most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition
Podría haber
had
agotado la
active
posición,
hands, which
pero
means they were active targets. They provided a
podría haberlo
target
hecho porque me iban a
for the
hacer
player
falta
to
sí o sí.
deliver the pass.
Pero
That's
bueno,
how you work together as
no me
teammates.
des. Buenísima, ganado.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball
Ya está,
out of the
ya está,
air.
ya está, ya está, ya está.
He gets it.
Nada, 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 no hagas falta. Da igual que la meta. A tu casa. Vale, bien. Bueno, 2 seguidos sin pro. Vámonos. 14-6. A ver. Empate 94, vale. Vámonos. Qué tensión más tonta, madre mía. ¿Cuánto queda? 14 segundos. Falta más uno. ¡Toma!
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Dwayne Wade at the line for a chance at a
vale.
three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three.
No, vale, que tire dos. De dos. Hay que salir por patas de aquí. Hasta luego he quedado. Hasta luego que he quedado. A tu casa, vámonos. El más uno, nos ha salvado la vida. Vámonos. Bueno, los 3 seguidos. 15-6. Vaya, 2 más 1 se ha quedado el güey, chaval. A ver. Vale. -1, vale, vámonos. 1 abajo. A ver cuántos segundos. 20 segundos.
And now it's Flash with the basketball.
Vale, vamos a intentar aguantar. Me quedan 7. Vamos, más 1, toma. Otro toma 3 segundos, aún les da tiempo.
Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw
muerto.
And that ups it to a
Tiene un tiempo
2-point
muerto.
game.
What the fuck? Calla. No la metas. Uf, ganado. Vámonos. Uf. Pues estoy en una racha buena, nos he ganado 4 seguidos, mucho sin prórroga. 16-6. A ver cómo se lío. Por 3. Fuck. Ya empezamos. 3 por 3 con 2. Madre mía. 3 es abajo, chaval. A ver cuántos segundos me dan. Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía. Madre mía. Mira, me dijo mío. A ver. No me jodas, tío. Dame por lo menos para que pueda intentar robar. No me seas perro. A ver. 17 segundos, tío, ¿en serio? Falta. Se viene derrota. Róbasela, que no me da tiempo. What the fuck, nada, perdido. Fuck. No, chaval. O me hacen un 2+1. No tienen bonus, tío. Joder. Otra derrota. Sí, es que va a estar complicado, Va a estar complicado. Madre mía. Ahora venga,
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA.
Venga, tío, que no tengo tiempo. Ahora, venga, tío, en serio. Y no se la robo. Nada, otra derrota. No se la robo, tío. Madre mía, 2 derrotas. Venga, vámonos. Fuck. Ay, madre. Falta. Falta, tío, no me
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
No, que no se la robó, tío. No me jorobes. Venga, hombre, tío. Otra derrota. Fuck. Al final voy a tener que ir a por triples, tío. Me cago en la leche. 3 derrotas. Madre mía. Falta, tío. Es que no me jodas, tronco.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You're always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Fuck. No se la robo, tío. Dame la fucking bola, tío. Ahora, venga. Madre mía.
As they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA.
Me voy a comer 2000 derrotas aquí, tío. 2000. Me voy a comer. Falta. Vale. Mete el tiro libre, por
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen, despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throws good.
Madre mía, no sé cuánto se perdió, creo que 5.
And this game is tied. Knocked loose.
No, déjame ir al prórroga, tío. No le das falta ahora. No me jorobes. No lo metas. Venga, la prórroga. Madre mía. Creo que me han cascado 5 derrotas, tío. Madre mía. Que son. Madre mía de la buena pues. Venga, va. Madre mía.
And the extra period begins.
Lol.
To Vucevic. Knocked loose.
Vamos, pero corre. Vale, vámonos.
Going the other way.
Ahora ya está hecho. No llega todo el juego, ya está hecho. Madre mía, qué fucking show. Ahora verás cómo se la robo. Venga, eres muy pesado, tío. Eres muy cansino. Eres muy histérico. Sí, da igual, tenemos 5 minutos. Si no es esta, será otra. No, no. Venga, hombre, en serio.
Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
It goes down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over the defender.
Tío. Y no le robo la fórmula. Hombre, mira. Muchas gracias, campeón.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To the rim, lays it up and in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that.
Actually getting it done. Madre mía, madre mía.
Magic have it.
Eres muy pesado, Eres muy pesadísimo. ¿Qué es el golpe de espalda? No, eso sí los bloqueos.
To Vucevic. Nice pass to
Oye, pues están duritos,
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Augustine with the basketball. Down 3.
Ahora, vámonos.
Turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And score. Strong take.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a
pickup.
Flash at the controls. And count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
No sé cuántas cartas me
In the front court, it's Augustine.
Creo que 4 mínimo.
Down 5 to Gordon. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Gets it in the left corner.
Vámonos.
Bledsoe. Oh, they come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this.
Se me va. Pa tu casa.
Oh, he's
rebote,
Just
rebote.
erasing mistakes left and right.
Knocked loose. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Tic-tac foul.
Fournier.
Boom, boom, vámonos.
Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Boom, boom.
Bledsoe slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person.
I feel
like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Vucevic. Count the basket at the rim. To Gobert. Stuffs it down with authority.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Knocked loose. Bledsoe with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. He drills the 3.
Think about the multitude of options you have with the transition pull-up 3. If you take your time, you can maybe give a little hezzy. The defender comes out, that's an easy drive. You slow down a little bit, the defender backs off, that's a 3-point shot. You give a little head fake, you get the defender in the air, you crack into him, that's a 4-point play. So many options makes it such a dangerous shot.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
Pero,
to Wade.
pasarla, tío.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Augustine with it up top. 14-point deficit. Why even try that time?
I'm gonna start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
To Bledsoe, nothing going here on that drive.
Madre mía.
Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rudy
Toma.
Gobert, able to recover with the
Cuidado,
block.
cuidado.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Vámonos.
Won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere
Toma,
presence in the
triple,
paint
metros,
was
cuatro.
enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
Madre mía, tío, lo que ha costado. What the fuck. Madre mía, tío. Creo que me he comido 5 de ranas, tronco. What the fuck. Es que era muy difícil, es muy difícil robarle la bola al DJ Agustín. Tiene mucho manejo. A ver, de 81. Yo creo que 5, Vale. Ah, no, 4. ¿En serio? Por 10 derrotas llevamos. Madre mía. Madre mía. 17-10, tío. Llevo 10 derrotas ya, madre. Fuck. Y 17-10, vamos. Ay, no, otra vez, tío, por 3. Estoy flipando, macho, qué pesadez. A ver, hijo mío. A ver cuántos segundos me das para remontar esta mierda. Fuck. Madre mía, qué show de modo, tío. Madre mía. A ver, hijo mío. 3 abajo. Madre mía. Ay, Dios. También te podían poner los segundos que te quedan en la descripción del tío, que no te tengo que encontrar ahí de cara, ¿sabes? Vale, sacamos de fondo. 37 segundos. Falta, perro. Pero yo tengo que no meter. No sé si consigo robar.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see
te
him
puedo robar la
slow
bola.
down right before he was
Ay,
about
la
to
llevas.
go up?
No,
That small
fuck.
change of speed, that slight change was
Esa
just
bola
enough to throw
me
the
cago en la leche.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. They'll gather the troops and
Tenía
talk things
robada,
over.
tío, la tenía robada.
Wade, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge.
Falta más uno. Vale.
It's good. And one.
And I love the smile.
No me la falles, no me la
offensive
falles,
player.
tío. No falles,
Sometimes
güey,
luck
por
is
Dios.
on your side. I don't know how that shot went
Sí,
in.
porque mira, porque claro.
And one.
Porque pitas para ellos.
Dwayne Wade trying to cash in on a
Vale,
three-point
para
play.
adentro.
For his
Empate.
career,
Una bola, por
76%
Dios.
from the
No
line.
robársela, por Dios.
Right now,
Ay, la
San
llevas.
Antonio's possession. Not
No.
loose.
Fuck. No llego, que va a tirar
Nothing
tú.
going here on that drive.
No la metas.
Short
Vale.
jumper stays out. That
Toma triple. No ha valido, me cago en... Bueno, venga, vamos a... Me cago en la leche. What the fuck. Ay, qué pena.
Overtime begins, and away we go. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Ahora sí, ¿no?
They have to keep him in their grasp.
Qué pena, tío.
That confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads three. Fires the three. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot.
As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball.
Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here comes the screen.
No.
Has a look.
Rebote. Vámonos.
DeRozan with a shot that misses. To Bledsoe.
No, este movimiento.
Had made his first couple, but he misses
Venga, tío.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Y la mete, tío. Y me han saltado los dos tiempos.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Eric Bledsoe looking good. 4 for 5.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Mills in possession. Down 6. And takes it away. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Mills in possession. Margins 8.
No, se me va.
To DeRozan.
Venga, tío, no te flipes.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To DeRozan.
Venga, tío, me pita falta. Ponte en tu casa.
DeMar DeRozan, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Wade. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The drive, right to the basket. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To Wade.
Buen pase.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Pero ¿por qué no soltas, perro?
Nice finish at the rim.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Spurs have it. To Aldridge.
Rudy
Gobert. Huge block. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Aldridge.
Bueno, me lo he comido.
To DeRozan.
Oh, fuck, tío.
Rudy
Toma, Pati. ¿En serio? Se la robó.
Don't stare him down like that.
Cállate que lo metí ahora.
DeRozan.
Vale, vámonos.
Missed it.
Boom, boom.
In the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Oh, macho, no se la robó, Sí, pero luego los taponacos, torriquichuelos.
Just erasing mistakes.
Venga, hombre, ¿cómo no se la vas a robar? Ahí estamos.
Gobert.
Bum, bum. Vámonos.
Finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Murray with the basketball. Trailing by 15.
Ahí la llevas,
That's a
ahí la
turnover. It
llevas.
goes the other way.
Y toma,
Here's a
me clavo
chance from
triple.
long
En la cara,
range.
a ti.
Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Pero, ¿qué transición gráfica es esa, tío? ¿Qué me estás contando?
Curling inside.
Anda otra vez.
Short jumper
Flipa.
won't fall.
Vale.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the
Tío,
game
no
with
se la
black
robo al Murray,
all over your body.
Fuck. Eres muy pesado, Murray. Luego no mete una, pero...
No good. See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big.
A ti sí, campeón. A ti te he pillado.
They head the other way.
Toma otro triple.
It's good.
The pass was really good,
Así
but what
de
I loved
dos,
most
fuck.
about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means
Nada,
they
que
were
no,
active
es que no,
targets.
se
They
me va.
provided
Tiene un
a
cambio de ritmo
target for
brutal,
the
chaval.
player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Venga, a tu casa. Por lo menos no hemos perdido. Aunque el triple, si hubiera metido el triple ahí... Vámonos. A ver, pierdes por uno, vale, vámonos. Ah, vuelve. 30 segundos menos uno. Venga, va.
With it up top. His guys now down by a
Vamos,
point.
vamos. Pita la falta, tío. No me... menos mal.
Won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Now whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout. They trail
nunca
by
pillado
one.
rebote, macho.
Who's it going
Vámonos.
to be as they get ready
A
for
ver.
the final shot?
Se la robo.
That's a turnover.
Pa' mi
It goes
casa.
the other way.
Falta. Y más uno. Sí, señor.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player.
Vale.
Sometimes luck is on
Hay
your
que meterlo.
side. I
Hay que
don't know
meterlo
how
fácil.
that shot went in, but and one.
Vale.
Free throw good. And an
Tiempo
important
muerto,
one
tiempo
as
muerto.
it makes it a two-score
Vale, vale,
game.
vale.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game.
Vamos a aguantarle, vamos a aguantarle. Sí, tú aguanta. Vas perdiendo de 4, ¿eh, campeón? No te digo nada. No saltes a la cinta, que lo metas si quieres. Vale, ganado. Vámonos. Pues han resultado los pibos, macho. El rebote de Gobert y el 2+1 de Hakim. Vámonos. Qué tensionidad más tonta, qué tensionidad más tonta. Pues 19-10 vamos ahora mismo. 10 derrotas. Y lo que queda. Espérate que estamos en la mitad, o sea que... Madre mía, qué show. Qué fucking show. A ver, hijo mío. De 3. Madre mía, ya empezamos. What the fuck. Venga, a ver cuántos segundos son. Madre mía. ¿Y aquí quién está en los Bulls? ¿En los Bulls puede estar el DJ? Pues... El Cristal, bueno, eso solo podemos un 65. Deberíamos poder robarle la bola. A ver cuántos segundos quedan, que esa es otra. Porque como quede 15 segundos me voy a reír un poquito, me han dicho. A ver, ¿cómo es el show? No, tío, si es de... me queda poco, 15 segundos, what the fuck. ¿Qué me estás contando? Que es un... Pero, tío, ¿en serio? Pita falta. No, pita falta, muy bien. Jodido, estoy jodidísimo, chaval. Y no se la robó, venga, vete a tu casa, anda. No me da tiempo, me cago en Rosada, otra derrota. Madre mía, tío.
I'm at Cohen, saying so long for now. This is...
Ay, Dios. Madre mía. A ver, que robar lancero, ¿cómo sabes? Ahí la llevas. Vámonos.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be
Vale, va.
as they get ready
A
for
ver
the
esa
final
defensa, tío,
shot?
por Dios. A ver la defensa. Vamos. No le da tiempo. Vale, ganado. Vámonos. Otra derrotita rica. Otra derrota, yo. What the fuck. Sí, 20 victorias, 11 derrotas, chaval. Vale. Madre mía, chaval, madre mía, cómo me está poniendo. Sí, fino, pero fino filipino, sí, fino filipino. Fino filipino. Bueno, y llegamos a los 1600 victorias. 1600 retos completados. Así, pa' ti, pa. Vamos camino de las 100 derrotas, Es que del tirón. O sea, es que para mí que caen. O sea, deja de decir, o sea, que parece que se te queda ahí todo clavado. Son cosas, no canciones. Por 2 y quedan 17 segundos. O sea que prorroguita rica no voy a comer. Bueno, eso sí la meto. Venga, vámonos. Pues guitarrica y con suerte. Venga. Vamos a ir invitando más uno. No sé yo. Vámonos. Tú no pites faltas. No, porque mira, porque claro. Ay, hijo mío. Venga, un robito ahí para todo pro player. No, ahí la llevas, ahí la llevas. Bati. Bati. 3 segundos.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie and overtime?
No vaya a
Do they go for it all with a 3?
Así que sí. Termina porque me estoy mirando. Estoy tensionado. Estoy tensionado. No me da tiempo. No lo metas. Ganado, sí señor. Vámonos. A tu fucking casa. Buenísimo. Ay, madre. Bueno, estamos en 21 ya, Ojito. Y ahora empezamos ya a ganar para guitarrica. A ver. Pierdo por 5, tío, en serio. Pero cuánto. Con la vida, tío. Este me supera. Madre mía, tío. ¿Cómo que por 5? ¿Pero qué me estás contando? Madre mía, está flipando. Madre mía. Ay, Dios. Por 5, tío. Por 5. Madre mía. Madre mía. Por 5. What the fuck, chaval. Madre mía. Madre mía, colega. A ver. Madre mía. Ah, venga, encima es aquí 24 segundos, tío. Está flipado. Falta más 1, vale. Debe que robar una bola. Están loquísimos, tío. Están loquísimos en este modo. Vale, dentro. Venga, va. Yo ahora robo una bola y me tira canasta, ¿sabes? No, que se me va. Eso, ahí está la bola. Vámonos. Vamos, vamos. Métela, por Dios. Mira, son 20 segundos, lo mejor, a ver. No, no. Se la robo. No. ¡Y lo meto! ¡Abuelito! ¡No! Lolaco, chaval, vaya triple. Y el Wade además que le mete una de 3. LOL. LOL, chaval. LOL. Madre mía, chaval. Madre mía, madre mía. Qué robaco. Bueno, robo, a ver, el robo se lo puedo robar. Es que no tenía segundos. Pero tío, se tiró un triple de 9 metros el güey que tiene 45 en triples. What the fuck, chaval. What the fuck. Madre mía, tío. Madre mía. Este me lo guardo. Me lo guardo para mí. Madre mía. Madre mía, chaval. Vaya triplaco se ha zoscado. Madre mía. Yo me daba con un canto los dientes de haber recuperado 5 puntos en 20 segundos. Pero es que he metido 8 en 24 segundos. Madre mía, chaval. Es que el triple ha sido brutal. Además, el Wade no mete una de 3. O sea, es que tiene 45. Madre mía. Mete al Rice y dices tú, por una atrás está perfecto, porque mira, porque claro. Venga, tío. Estás flipando. Al comienzo del tercer cuarto. Ah, vale, 7 abajo. ¿También tienen cuartos enteros, tío? ¿En serio? Vale. Ahí pone el comienzo del tercer cuarto, o sea que tenemos 10 minutos, ¿en serio? A ver, 10 minutos se puede recuperar tranquilamente. Madre mía. Madre mía, qué triple se ha zoscado, chaval. Uf, vaya triplaco. ¿Pero qué dices, tío? Se pone 4 abajo con 1 minuto y medio. Están flipando estos, tío. ¿Que no me dejas pasar, en serio? Toma, papi. No, es 1 minuto y medio. O sea, deberíamos recuperar una bola mínimo. Vale, venga, va. Debería dar tiempo. No. Que se va. Esa bola. Vamos. Madre mía, no te pasa, tú no te pasas. Necesito 2 bolas, tío. Necesito 2 fucking bolas.
We normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Ahí hay una, vale, vámonos. Vámonos. Otra bola más.
And easy to get back on defense.
Ahí la llevas, vamos. No, loquísimo. Fuck. LOL, tío. Te lo comes. Qué tapón, chaval. Vamos. Vale, buena. Vale, 35 segundos. No, que se va.
Russell Westbrook. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Vale, dos arriba.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Venga.
The Thunder will use a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3?
¿En serio se la va a jugar este, tío? No. Venga, hombre.
To the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim and the rest was all net.
Vale, vamos a aguantar, Tenemos la prórroga asegurada. Para que queden 7 como mínimo. Vámonos. Vamos. No, pero en serio, tío. Espérate que lo mete. Oh, carajo, fucking prórroga. Fuck. Ay, madre. Joder, nos debería haber dado tiempo, tío. Ay, Dios.
He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Knocked loose. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Oklahoma City's got it.
Bueno, vaya robo. Pero cógela, tío.
As they head the other way.
Falta. Eso es falta.
Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 6.
Ahora no se la robas, ¿no?
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Se ha flipado.
Play to rip through
Ya,
the
hombre,
extended
pero falta que lo
arm of
veis
the
en el tiro.
defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Porque mira, porque claro.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 4. Bledsoe slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense to Adams.
No, fuck.
Dwayne Wade able to recover with the ball.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Toma triple.
Long range.
Pati.
Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
A ver, qué cansino eres, Paul George. Hijo, de verdad. Anda atrás.
Short jumper off the mark. Off the assist.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
A ver, ¿en serio? Te la comes, toma.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Westbrook to Paul George. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big
man doing work right there.
Sí, hombre, el Anderson anda flipado. No lo he visto en la vida.
No good. And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Toma.
Rudy Gobert cashes in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Down to Grant.
Oof.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Monster stuff.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it done.
Westbrook with it. Trailing by 15.
Espérate que llega, toma para ti.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on
Toma.
people.
De dos, ¿no? Sí,
Offense
sí.
is more
Pero el
worried
tirón
about getting their shot
suspensión.
blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Es el derbi.
Westbrook across the
Trae,
timeline.
venga.
His guys down big.
¡Ah!
Last
Es
touch
que
by
tarda
Eric
mucho,
Bledsoe.
tío. Desde que le das al pase hasta que se activa.
Time for some new personnel into the game. OKC ball. Westbrook, deep left corner. With the interception.
Buenísima. Su triple.
To Bledsoe. For three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Andre Robertson, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 46%. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Knock loose. Bledsoe with the basketball. They're looking to make something happen. Oh, he had him there for a second.
Falta más uno.
Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Ay, me lo como, me lo como. Pues lo tenías hecho. Adams, campeón, World Champion. Ahí estamos. Eso es mi Joaquín. Eso es mi Joaquín Pro Player. Falta más uno. Uy, lo lleva.
And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line.
Es que me debería haber dado tiempo en un minuto y medio, tío. Ay, madre.
The Thunder have the
Haber
possession.
empezado. Historical.
To George.
Un robo. Casi.
That's going to be out of bounds. Knock loose.
Oh, se las quita todas, tío.
As they head the other way.
Va, sí, el Nachibol, no sé cuánto se ha robado, tío. Ahora robó 3 balones.
That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Dwayne Wade trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Schroeder with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knock loose. Bledsoe. And he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute? Yes.
Más uno. Madre mía, qué
And a
paliza.
chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Dwayne Wade at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Add one more to his total.
Otro.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Vale. Madre mía, qué paliza, chaval, de 35 puntos. Y le he sacado en 5.
Late heat to beat the
A la tu
buzzer.
casa. Fuck. pa, 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 parara. ¿Cuántos balones se robó la llevó? 23 de 3 en triples. Madre mía. El Blecho ha robado 6 y Jaquín ha robado 4. Fuck. Sí, señor, tío. 2 de 3. ¿Quién ha metido los dos? ¿Solo ha metido 2 triples? Sí, los de Wade. Sí, los de Wade. No, los de Wade no, los de Blecho. Porque debería haber ganado al principio, pero bueno. Mira, mejor ir a la prórroga que perder. Vale, pues 23 victorias llevamos ya. Empata 101, vale. Bueno, pues vamos a hacer el segundo mini break y ahora seguimos. Vale. sin batería y eso no bonito. Así que cuando haya tirado un triple, me quedé aquí de pro player. Vale, vámonos. Fuck. A ver cómo se el día. Vámonos. Estoy hiper mega pro player. Campeón, que me estás tonto el directo. Llevamos 3 horas casi ya. A lo tonto. A ver. Ah, que sacan ellos. Vale, 1 minuto.
Irving to Hayward.
Uy. Ahí la llevas, vámonos.
It's time to take advantage of an extra
Boom, boom.
possession.
Vale.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Irving into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket.
Nuestra. Vale, vámonos.
It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Nice pace, sets it up and
Vale,
slams
4
it
arriba.
down. Timeout
27
Boston. It's
segunditos.
just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. To Hayward.
Cuidado. Rebote. Vámonos. Está hecho.
No good.
Está hecho lo pro player.
And an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Vámonos.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Está hecho. A ver esa faltita, cheta. Uy, espérate. Uy, que no me coges. Uy. Troleo. A tu casa. Y casi te tosco un triple. ¡Hala! Siguiente. Vámonos. A ver qué tenemos. Somos 24. Quedan 12. Pierdes por 4. What the fuck. En el último minuto. Tendremos bola. A ver si nos da la bola. Perdemos por 4 en el último minuto. ¿Pero el minuto es entero o me vas a hacer rollo 12 segundos y remonta y hablo todo épico y todo mítico? A ver, hijo. No, ¿en serio? Ah, vale, 1 minuto 8. Vale. Qué susto, tío. Es que cuando empezamos aquí... Falta. Aquí siempre me quedan 30 segundos. Va, hay que robar una bola. A ver, tío, que tiene valoración. ¿En serio? ¿En serio?
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called the 40-inch vertical.
Pero si tiene valoración de 60 y pocas, tío. ¿Pero qué me estás contando? Uy, buenísima. Ah. No me voy del notas, A ver, tío. Buena, buen empate. Fuck, no, pues sí, ahora con 1 minuto, tío, para recuperar. No. ¿Qué dices? Vale. Venga, tíos. Recuperar la bola, por Dios. No me hagas comerme otra prórroga. ¡Ay, wow! Tú cállate, que me la lía. Vale. Vale, vamos. Ahí le doy. 5 segundos. What the fuck. Va. A ver. No la metas. Vale, ganado. Vámonos. Sí, porque mira, porque deberías haberla enchufado, ten más calma. Claro que sí, hombre, claro que sí. Hola. Vale, 25 llevamos. Vámonos. A ver, ¿cómo es el page? Empate a 117, 11 segundos, vale. ¿Pero la tenemos nosotros o la tienen ellos? Que ese es el lío. Si la tenemos nosotros aún va, no. Venga, va. Vale. A ver. Sí, la tenemos nosotros. Vale, 11 segundos. Trae para acá. Vamos a esperar a que queden 7. Vámonos. Vamos. Para adentro. 3,5. ¿Tiempo? ¿No piden tiempo? What the fuck? 3. Calla. No te flipes. No puedo meter eso. A tu casa. Vámonos. Porque no tenían tipos muertos. Brincaos. para tu casa. O circulando. 25. No, 25 no, 26. 26, sí, sí, sí. 26 victorias. Vámonos. A ver qué tenemos. 26, 26, quedan 10. A ver, hijo. Empata 122 con 12 segundos. Vale. Vámonos. Es que deberíamos apurar hasta los 5 segundos, tío. Para dejarles menos tiempo. Sí, pero es que me da miedo no meterla y no coger el rebote, no tener tiempo. Venga, vamos a intentarlo. A ver, va. Vale, a ver. 6 y 5, vámonos. ¡Qué canasta, chaval! Buenísima, Gervin. Madre mía, tío. Nada, vete, no. Vale, ganado, vámonos. Canastón, sí, señor. Canastón. Espera, ¿pone la rep o no? Ah, la pone. Fuck. Muy buena, Gervin. Creí que te metí en el tapón, campeón. Hombre, si fueran así, pues sí, pues lo acabaríamos en casi nada, pero es que seguro que se viene alguna derrota y seguro que se viene alguna prórroga, sobre todo. ¿Qué es lo que alarga esto? Porque madre mía, qué infierno, chaval. Lo que está al lado que la dificultad no es progresiva, o sea, te meten ahí, recupera 5 en 20 segundos, ¿sabes? Ahí como, no sé, el reto 10, y aquí estamos en el 27 y te ponen esto, mete una canasta, o sea, no, vale. Nos quedan 9. A ver. Pierdes por 1, quedan 13 segundos. Vale, vámonos, por lo mismo. Esperar al segundo 5 y atacar. Vámonos. Buenísima. Ay, genial, le queda mucho tiempo, Fuck. Eso hay que esperar el segundo 5, macho, es que arranca. A ver, hijo. ¿Se la va a jugar Gasol, tío? ¿En serio? Vale, buena. Ganado. Nah, no he querido ni saltar, pues si acaso he forzado la falta. Vámonos. No entiendo por qué se la juega Gasol. No No lo entiendo, pero vosotros mismos os lo trae. Bueno, hit incoming. Bueno, hit incoming. Pues oye, si tuviese suerte y fueran así, tío, la porrada es máxima, porque ya estamos en casi 900 por partido. Ya me comería alguna persona y alguna derrota, es que estoy seguro. No puede ser tan fácil esto. What the fuck. A ver. A ver. ¿Qué cojones? Pierdes por 15 en el tercer cuarto. ¿Cómo que pierde por 15? A ver si va a ser como antes, que perdía por 7 en el comienzo del... A ver. A ver, what the fuck. A ver, what the fuck. A ver, se pueden recuperar. Si son 2 cuartos son 10 minutos, o sea... Madre mía, las chetas. A ver, hijo mío, a ver qué me pones. Creo que se han flipado, ¿eh? Alerta flipación. Creo que se han flipado. A ver.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring?
Pues sí, 15 y 2... Vale, 10 minutos.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down by 15.
A ver, tío, ¿en serio? ¿No me vas a dejar entrar? No me deja entrar, tío. Bueno. What the fuck? A ver, venga, tranquilos que tenemos 10 minutos. A ver, venga, hombre, no te... Trepa acá, anda, trepa acá. No me contestes nada. Estás flipando, Estás flipando. Menos 13.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
New Orleans will take it up. Has a chance.
Bola. Vale, vamos.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Vale. Entonces...
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Payton with the basketball. It's an 11-point game.
Ahí le llevas.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Bledsoe.
Vale.
And he finishes at the
Menos
rim.
9.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Payton into the front court. It's a 9-point lead.
A ver, tío, ¿en serio?
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Sí, saco 2000 niveles, tío. A la que haces es solo. Podemos defender un poco, por favor, señores.
He looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Vale.
Count it. No doubt about
Menos
where
9.
that game is headed.
Pues me voy a comer aquí 10 minutos. Estos sabrosotes,
Payton to Holiday.
Ahí la llevas. Vámonos.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Bum, bum. Vale. Menos 7.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Estás flipando un poco, Peyton. Ya, pues sí, claro que sí. Toma tapón. El rebote.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
Falta.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know.
A ver, son más fáciles estos cuando tienes tanto tiempo que recuperar 5 puntos en 30 segundos. Dura menos, pero estos son más fáciles, tío. Con tanto tiempo, a ver.
free throw is good to finish off the
-4.
three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Vale,
It's a
trae.
turnover as they
Vamos
head
a
the other
siempre.
way.
Vámonos. Menos 2.
Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is
Sí,
one of
sí,
the most
tiempo muerto, de
underrated
verdad.
things about this game. The harder you can cut is the
La que
more
tengo
it
que hacer va a
opens
ser
up the
pequeña,
floor to
campeón.
make plays just like that.
Lo que tengo que hacer va a ser pequeña. Ya te lo digo, hazme caso.
In a two-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line. Elfrid Payton, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
Vale.
Bledsoe, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Llevan 4 puntos en 3
But that's the
minutos.
type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long
Ah, ya
time.
llevas.
Every once in a
Vámonos.
while, they venture into the paint.
Se queda enganchado ahí, tío.
Bledsoe.
Lo manda. No, que era para el ayudón, tío. ¿En serio? Cállate, cállate.
Knocked
No
loose.
flipas, chaval. No
That's a
flipas.
turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. His group now down 2.
Holiday contra Holiday. Y empatamos el
Nice finish
partido.
at the
Vámonos.
rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Payton into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Reto Partidos.
The camera's out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Y toma triple. Pati.
Drew Holiday. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Fuck, tío, en
And now
serio.
he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Elfrid Payton has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And gets the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Here we go. I got him.
Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards
Tres.
dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Pelicans have the basketball. Payton.
Se va, que se va. En serio te vas a poner en el poste conmigo. Ese jaque no la ayudó, chaval, y la mete.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Harris. Got the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status
Nada más 3.
24/7 because either
Hay
they're
que coger más
posterizing
ventaja,
you
no me
or
contéis
that
vuestra
intent
vida,
can
tío.
still be a poster.
Este es muy pesado, para robársela, macho. A ver, tú, cansino, historical. Nada, que no. Vos sé que no.
Knocked loose.
Vámonos.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Toma triple. Pati.
Eric Bledsoe. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
Knocked loose. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and
Vale,
up
más
and
6
up. I
en el
think he's
tercer
still
cuarto.
going up.
Quedan otros 5 minutos porque el señor quiere que estemos aquí toda la tarde.
It's the Pelicans with the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. And things went off the rails for them a bit in that 3rd quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
No, no se la robó. A ver, tú, pesado. Eres muy pesado, Fuck. Venga, tío, en serio.
Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Por lo menos los 10, para que no nos hagan faltas en el último minuto y no nos den la brasa. Ahí la llevas. Vámonos. Oh, toma triple.
And Eric Bledsoe, good from distance.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Knock loose.
Otro.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
No me deja tirar de 3. Pues te meto más en la cara.
And look out. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
The monster stuff.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Bledsoe.
Ojo, toma.
And Eric Bledsoe, tough make there. You can't fault the defender. It's a three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
A ver, pesado, dame la bola.
To Davis.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Davis? ¿Te enfrentas a Robert? Aquí los gemelos. Anda atrás.
Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys holding the big lead.
Ya vaya pana. Más 18.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off.
Llevan 5 puntos.
We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane and create.
En 7 minutos.
Timeout New Orleans as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
¿Qué haces? Vaya reverso, chaval.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good.
Pues lleva casi todos puntos. Los puntos los lleva este, ¿no? Los demás están a por uvas chicas.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
With the basketball. Down a bundle. Knock loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
No, se ha pegado.
Made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Buena.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Que se va.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Bledsoe.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Holiday. Screen coming. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got to
He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys hold the commanding lead. Buries it.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside out.
Seis triples, chaval,
He
toma.
just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe about someone, or maybe just double team.
No me da tiempo.
Bledsoe.
No.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Has a look. He has all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen.
Ya bloqueo. Fuck. Que se viene.
He throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him
Hombre, 2 puntitos. Gracias, Gómez, por tu aportación, Vamos a llegar al premio Clavera a este ritmo.
Hayden into the front court. His guys down big. Not loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Fires the 3.
Fuck.
Off the mark. No good.
Está mi primo. Eso es falta, tío.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
¿Para qué tienes tiempo muerto, tío? ¿En serio? Tiene casi 40 metros este Vasco. Así porque mira, porque seguro que hace que está complicado siempre de zona ahora y ahora la con los cuernos, chicos. Con los cuernos. Venga, anda, flipado.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Sí, porque mira, porque claro. Espérate que no se la robe, ya me flipó. Toma.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening. Wade rocking the rim.
Late heave to beat the
habrán metido 10 puntos y vamos 65-40. Madre mía, qué barbaridad. Es que metió 30. No sé cuántos ha metido. Más de 30 seguro. Yo metí 6 triples aquí, mi primo Bledsoe. Chaval, mi primo Bledsoe. Mira, 30 de 34. 7 de 9 en triples. A ver. Madre mía, qué bestia, chaval. 9 robos. 34 puntos y 9 robos, chaval. Y mira, Hakim. 8 puntos, 5 robos y 4 tapones. Y 3 asistencias. ¡Qué barbaridad! 14 de 15 y 6 de 7 en triples. What the fuck. Madre mía. Qué bestia, chaval. A ver, pierdes por 1, quedan 8 segundos. Vale. Vale, vámonos. Joder, tan largo como el otro, ¿sabes? Madre mía. Fuck. En vez de dejar 10 minutos, no te estoy dejando 8 segundos. La bola es nuestra, ¿no? Digo yo, en serio. A ver. Ah, no, que estamos defendiendo. ¿En serio? What the fuck. Ah, que vamos de 1. Vale. Qué susto, tío. No tira. ¿Sí tira? No la tires. ¡Qué susto, tío! Joder, que nos teníamos que defender. No me enteraba, tío, no me enteraba. Pues a mi casa. Claro, digo, si normalmente atacamos siempre. Pues mira que sí. Vámonos. What the fuck. Claro, cuando me he movido para recibir el balón, digo, pero si estoy defendiendo, digo, como tengo que recuperar el balón, esto por muertos. Madre mía, qué sustos. Pues quedan 6 partidos. Yo no digo nada. A ver cómo es el lío. ¿A qué podía que yo defendí? Es que aquí pone pierdes por uno, tío. Madre mía, hacen lo que les apetece. Y ganamos por uno, o sea que cuentan lo que les apetece. Vale, pierdo por uno. A ver si es verdad. Bueno, si tengo que defender, defiendo, pero tío, ponme en la descripción bien, no me pongas lo que te apetezca. A ver cómo es el lío, a ver si defiendo o ataco. Me encanta, tío. Encima no sabes, entres ahí, claro, es que ponía, pierdes por uno, yo me voy a atacar y de repente estoy defendiendo, digo, de guay. Sí, hombre, sí. De siempre. A ver, ataco. Sí, ataco. Ataco 7 segundos, vale, trae. No, tío, en serio. Vaya mierda, vaya mierda. A la derrota. Joder, me cago en la leche. Fuck. What the fuck.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA.
Madre mía, tío. Toma, canasta, 2,3. Madre mía, tío, es que no mejora, ves, tronco. No, a tu casa. Mira, si es que era muy sencilla, tío, no mejoro, ves, tronco. Fuck. Madre mía, tío, de verdad. Ay, vaya derrota más tonta. Fuck. Ay, madre. ¿Cuántas llevo? ¿11? 12 derrotas, yo creo que 12. Madre mía, chaval. Madre mía. What the fuck. Sí, llevo 12. Llevo 12 porque llevo 75. A ver cómo se envió. A ver, que quedan 5. Pierdes por 1 y 7 segundos. Vale, lo mismo que ahora. A ver si no me la acaban, tío, por favor. Madre mía, qué derrota más tonta, macho. Si es que no sabía desde dónde salía. A ver. Aquí. ¿Por qué saco desde aquí, tío? Vamos, vamos. Buenísima. 3,3. Va. Hay que defender. No, hijo. Déjame cantar vuestra vida porque mira, porque claro. A ver. A Tatú. No, al otro. A ver, hijo. No la metas, no la metas. Vale, ganado. Vámonos. 1000 pavos por esto. Pues tú mismo. Más de la Zosca de 3, tío. Madre mía. Busca una penetración, hombre. Que igual te pitan una falta. No te tiras un triple ahí con un tío encima. No quería ni saltar, pues si me pitaba. Madre mía, desde el medio del campo me ha dado tiempo a que me sobraran 4 segundos, tronco. Estos son más fáciles los últimos que los primeros, tío. Y si los últimos eran los primeros. La Biblia siempre tiene razón. A ver. 6 segundos. Vale, vámonos. A ver de dónde saco. Que esta es otra. No, con 6 segundos me da tiempo. O sea, me da tiempo con 5. Vámonos. A ver. Vamos, vamos. Ahí la llevas. 0,7 ganado. No, pero como no creo que le dé tiempo ni a su... A ver. No te flipes. Nada, ganado. Vámonos. Buena, Gervin. Oye, pues panojita en común. Panojita en común. Camino al 3. Quedan 3, ¿no? Sí. Pues son todos así, macho. Circulando, ¿eh? Abre la cartera y mete la pasta. Puede que pierda alguno, pero es que los prefiero así, ¿sabes? Que no me tengo que comer 200 minutos. A ver. Pides por un ancestro con esto, que no, vale, vámonos. Si no me dice los segundos, di que estoy ahí en plan emoción. Ahora llego y me quedan 2 segundos. A ver, hijo. Salta. Claro que sí, hombre, claro que sí. Si no, no vas a jugar. A ver, ¿cómo se llega? Fuck. A ver. 7 segundos. Vamos.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details.
Vamos uno. A prórroga.
Knocks down the first.
Y la victoria. 3,6 segundos. ¿Tienen tiempos? Tienen tiempos. Tienen 2 tiempos, macho. A ver el tiro. No, vale, ganado, vámonos. Bueno, tiros libres de Kelvin. Porque mira, porque claro, porque nos están arrasando. Panojita. Pues quedan 2. Madre mía. A ver. Oh, fuck. Por 2. Me parece que me voy a comer una prórroga. Parece que me voy a comer una prórroga rica. A ver, hijo. Me parece que me voy a comer una prórroguita rica. Pero bueno, por lo menos son 2. Mira, si quedan 2 partidas. Si tenemos que ir a prórroga, vamos a prórroga. A ver cómo se ha hecho. Sí, 8 segundos, nada, hay que intentar tirar. Vámonos. ¿Qué dices? Fuck.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to
Asqueroso.
watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low.
Que no, que pierdo de 1, tío. Ganado.
Because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're
Pero si han
putting in
dicho que
an
perdía de
absolute
2, tío,
show
madre
with
mía.
killer
¿Cómo se
efficiency
flipan?
and
Pues menos mal.
tremendous effort and intensity.
The Thunder will
Sí,
use
sí,
a timeout.
queda
They
0,4.
trail
No
by
da
1.
tiempo
Who's it going
ni a
to
coger el
be
balón.
as they get ready for the final shot?
No te flipes, ¿eh? Ojo. Uf. ¡Hola, ganado! ¡Vámonos! Tío, pero ¿por qué la descripción pone lo que les apetece, tronco? Madre mía. Pues ganado. Vámonos. Queda 1. Te podrían haber sido todos así, macho, de meter una canasta. Es que te forras de una forma y además súper rápido. A ver, pierdes por 1. Vale, venga, va. Va y completamos. Vámonos. Vamos, vamos. Ahí la llevas, 3,8.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. They trail by one. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final
Los últimos han sido los más fáciles, tío. No me jodes. A ver, hijo, se la va a tirar el Anderson, ¿en serio? ¡No! No le ha dado tiempo, no le ha dado tiempo. ¡Toma, ha ganado! Nos hemos completado el reto, tío. Y no las tenía yo todas conmigo, What the fuck. Panojita rica. Uf, madre mía. What? 12 derrotas al final, tío. Espérate, voy a cambiar la carátula. Sí, porque me he ido, porque claro. Ya para las derrotas. Así lo ves desde un principio. Pero bueno, las 36 victorias, muchísima panojita. Pero ya ha estado muy bien el directo, Me olvido de todo, macho. Y los All-Star, esto ya es un show. Este es el siguiente, ¿vale? Pero es que este es que esto es un espectáculo, porque esto ya es dificultad de estar. Para meterse aquí ya hay que ser un suicida. Verás. Que sí. Mira, lo dificultad de estar, macho, madre mía. Si ya me ha costado aquí 12 derrotas, yo qué sé, ahí me meten 30 derrotas. What the fuck. Bueno. ¿Has vendido a alguien? No he vendido a nadie. No, bonito eso. No vender a nadie no es bonito. Pues nada, cracks. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. La verdad es que el directo ha estado muy bien. Hemos tenido 12 derrotillas, pero hemos ganado 36 y hemos ganado más de 25.000 de panojita. Así que nada. Nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo. Hasta ahora.